I love it here. Whoa,
I'm like, you gonna start the show?
Back to another episode of First Verse. Still the only podcast
together, Lord.
About the girls and gays who rap. I am the rap girl's uncle, Prince Pierre, also known as, what is today? The boy is mine, because Brandy and Monica are in town.
That's why you got that earring in your ear, because you finna go outside.
Sean calls this the fuckboy earring.
That's exactly what that is. I'm like, oh, you dressed up today because you finna go see Brandy and Monica.
I have Jesus Christ, the cross in one ear, and then I have the Deathly Hollow in another ear.
So you going straight to hell?
Yeah, I have Jesus Christ and Dumbledore battling it out in my ear.
And I am... I'm Sesali, also known as Bad Fat Black Girl, also known as Orphan Fucking Annie because my mom and dad. No.
Oh my God, Sesali, what is wrong with you?
Why when it first happened? We in the hospital. My mom's deceased body is right there. I looked to my sister. I was like, well, we're orphans now. And I start singing, It's a Hard Knock Life.
That is terrible. You're a terrible
guys,
human.
that is how I deal with grief.
That's how Chicago niggas deal with grief. You
deploy some dark humor.
You can't be sad around Chicago niggas. A nigga is gonna crack a joke or something and just ruin the whole day.
Listen, I do want to sincerely though say on a serious note, thank you to everyone who reached out and sent condolences to me and my family during this time in the wake of my mom's passing. It really did mean a lot. We just had her services last week, and I have to say, shout out to a real bitch. Shout out to Chella H, Chicago's finest, former guest of the show, who surprised me and popped out at my mama's repast. I was like, where did you come from? That really meant a lot. As y'all can see, I'm actually still in Chicago, as y'all can tell from my different background. Speaking of backgrounds, we are on YouTube. If you do want to watch this, come on, transition.
I was like, oh, that's going to be a perfect transition.
Speaking of background, if you want to see the background, we are on YouTube. You can watch this. You can also check us out on Patreon. For the little $5 a month, we release all of our episodes as videos there. And then obviously you get ads last, you get bonus content. We be keying. And then what do the people need to be doing for us, Pierre, every single week?
Giving us ratings and reviews. We really appreciate them. And we need them so more people can see the podcast. We can get more money for making the podcast, and we can keep the podcast going. So your little rating and review. Yeah, just give us a 5-star rating and put a review that say, I love this show. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all.
Period.
And it goes a long way.
Sure can. I mean, you honestly could give us a 5-star rating and then write a review about how you don't like the show.
Yeah.
If you want, you could put whatever you want in the review. Now that rating need to be 5 stars. But you know what I'm saying? Pop your shit everywhere else. You can leave us some constructive, criticism, whatever. Just watch your mouth. You also can email us at pursfirstshow@gmail.com. So let's talk about some new music that has come out before we get into why we are gathered here today, which is to talk about Grammy nominations.
I think JT got something on her hands. JT recently just dropped a song called Girls Gone Wild, and it is this pop type, gay type, circuit party type. All of the gays are in sync when it comes to this single, and we are super excited about it. It didn't get a lot of streams. Chart data just released, it only got 200,000 streams on opening night, and I'm like, that's good, but whatever. I guess people calling it a flop, but it is JT needs to stay in this realm. I'm excited to see what she does with it.
I disagree that she needs to stay in this realm.
I know you.
And I will be saving my thoughts, and I'm saving my thoughts on this for ass last. Because I want to recount a personal conversation I had with someone about, what we think is happening with JT right now. And I'm going to save it for ass last. And that's all I'll say. Now,
so make sure y'all subscribe to ass last to get that tea. Subscribe to Patreon.
That end, Ken the Man, another former guest on the show who y'all know I love, also released a deluxe version of her mixtape, Kinda Famous. It's 7 new songs on there. I just want to say shout out to the rap girls that's doing it like rappers. You know what I'm saying? can the man say, I make enough money to do what I want to do for a living, and I do it how I want to do it. So I'm going to drop my music when I want to drop it, and that's just what it is. Shout out to her. My favorite song on there is Parties and Beaches. And then she also has a song where she basically said, I can't fuck with you niggas. They taking away abortions. I said, to her,
Yeah.
I know that's right. In this economy, y'all got to stop playing with these niggas. In this economy, y'all have to stop playing with these niggas. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. Because they getting rid of abortions.
Right when you
and
right.
I'll be damned if I have a child by your bum.
You right when you right. You feel me? Now,
my God.
Getting into some headlines. As a lot of you know, a lot of people have been sharing the Outkast clip of Andre 3000 crying and whatnot. But Salt-N-Pepa was also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And we have to give them their 10s. First of all, did you see them, Pierre?
Yes, and I seen them on I Follow Missy.
Don't start, Pierre.
You know I was
this is
but,
not. We are not an ass class.
I Follow Missy, and she was there supporting them. So yes, I
as
saw.
She should.
Yeah, as she
Missy, who was inducted last year.
Correct.
Pierre, don't start this.
I want to say something so bad, but
I know you do, but you're not. Y'all, we have to get this Missy under this Missy stuff under control, because both of us are horrible. Okay, anyway, I just no, for real though, the thing with Salt-N-Pepa is, in terms of old niggas still performing, the past few years, ever since I feel like Versus came out, a lot of the artists that we love from the 90s into early 2000s they still performing, they still going out and doing their shows.
Yeah.
And we've been able to see, kind of who been taking care of themselves, who been preparing for the moments, who been preparing for the shows. I have seen Salt-N-Pepa perform live. I think maybe it was last year when I was in LA, or the year before that. Let me tell you something. Not only do they still look good, they still sound good. They're still doing choreography up on that stage.
What?
And Salt a little thick now, and I'm telling you, she's still hitting all them kicks and all of them spins.
I'm gonna push.
And I think, period. So they performed, when they were inducted. And I also have to give a shout out to them because they have reunited with Spinderella. Y'all remember we was cussing them out about that. Like, get Spinderella ass back on them ones and them motherfucking twos. Like, y'all got some sense. And they did. For their big moment. This is historic. This is iconic. And so many of the rap girls owe it to y'all. There would be no TLC without Salt-N-Pepa. There would be no Brat without Salt-N-Pepa. There would be, when I wrote Trina's book, that's one of the stories she told about one of her earliest concerts being Salt-N-Pepa. Literally, like, just a lot of the rap girls that we call foremothers, the Lil' Kims, they count y'all as that. And so shout out to Salt-N-Pepa for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
And I saw a few clips from it. Doja Cat performed for Outkast. She did Sorry Miss Jackson, I am for, and her little voice. Sorry Miss Jackson.
But also, why she should have performed for Salt-N-Pepa. That irritated me.
Oh my God, that would have made
like
so much more sense. And she messed up terribly.
And Doja Cat is in the midst of, supposedly, she's in the midst of promoting an 80s inspired pop album. Why wouldn't you put on a jacket and some spandex and cut your hair to an asymmetrical bob?
Like that? Oh my God, that would have sent us up with a little spray painted Letterman jacket or some shit. Oh, that would have gave us what we needed. That would have gave us
Doja, where were you? We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
That would have gave us what we needed.
Now, moving right along. This is so. I literally have just snuck this in here.
I've been tweeting
because
her
it's so
I've
random.
Seen the video. Did you see the video with her dyeing her wig?
Yes. And I didn't know. All the comments was like, yeah, she was a hairstylist before she was a rapper. And I didn't know that. And hairstylists just have a special place in my heart. My mama did hair. My sister did hair naturally. Like, I just love bitches who can do hair. I don't know. I just feel like they got the best pussy out.
I'm watching the video and I see her dumping the wig and dye. And I'm just expecting, like, she's a rapper. And, girls do their own hair. So I'm expecting some little no. She did her hair and started cutting it. I say, wait,
when she hit that cut, that's when I was like, oh no, Miss Mamas know what she doing. She started trimming,
she knows what she is doing. I saw the way them scissors was moving. I was like, wait, first of all, Mama is saving thousands of dollars if she is going on these tours doing her own fucking hair.
Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody.
If she is going on these tours doing her own wigs, Mama is saving money. That really gagged me.
Mind you, she was in a hotel. She was in a hotel, so she was at work. I'm like,
y'all, it was a blonde wig. My sister grabbed 2 buckets of dye and dunked it in that thing, and I'm like, oh girl, what is this ghetto girl doing? And baby, the camera flipped and sis started cutting it, and baby, it looked amazing. I said, let me shut my ass up.
Sexyy Red always gonna have some money. I tell you that much. Also, she tweeted the other day that Ray Charles had cheated blind. So why would she trust a nigga that can see? And I don't know why
that was all over the shade room everywhere. I said, this girl.
I don't know why that sent me, but it sent me down. Now let's get to this to the meat of the show.
Yes. As you know, Grammy nominations came out last week, y'all. And it was a couple of rap girlies and rap punks in the in the nominations.
Pierre, honestly, I think considering the year we had with the VMAs and stuff, I was surprised at how much we had to work with.
Yeah,
I was quite surprised.
Okay, a lot of people made the little deadline and stuff.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. Okay, so let's start with Best Rap Song. The nominees that matter to us, obviously there are more nominees that y'all can check out on y'all own. Although I guess for context, the competition is going to be steep because Kendrick Lamar is nominated in a lot of these categories. And I do think that is, Kendrick Lamar I think is the most nominated artist at the Grammys this year.
But I feel like he got his They Not Like Us. Like, what is that shit called? I feel like that.
The Super Bowl?
Yeah, but what was that song called? Not Like Us.
They Not Like Us. Oh, you talking about last year when he wore the Canadian suit?
Yeah. And
but then he dropped the album.
I know, but let these
and them songs not even on the album. So I feel like that is going to be obviously the biggest competition. But for Best Rap Song, Doechie's Anxiety was nominated. I have issues with that. Come back to it in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, the Creator's Sticky featuring GloRilla and Sexyy Red. This is the one I'm excited about because I think, Pierre, can you look up real quick if this is Sexyy Red's first Grammy nomination?
Yeah, it is. So what chart? Anybody who had their first nomination, chart data was giving them a shout out.
Shout out to Sexyy Red with her first Grammy. Oh my God, look, I'm so proud of her. A bitch from the North Side. I know that's right, Sexy. What's her real name?
Let me see.
It gotta be Keisha or something. Or Keitavia or something. It got to be something like that. What if it's Shelly?
Janae?
That's right. I do remember that. And she looked like a Janae. I ain't never met a bitch named Janae that couldn't fight. I don't know about you, Pierre. I feel like every bitch I know named Janae can fight.
I love Janae's. I knew a Janae in college. She was my girl. Speaking of college, I met one of your college friends, and he was like, ask her, do she know Dirty Darius or something? I said, Lord, this is real urban.
Pierre texts me that. Pierre gonna text me, do you know a Dirty Darius? First of all, we all know a dirty nigga named Darius, but I do, in fact, know a Dirty Darius. But do you know what the funny thing is? And I text my college roommate, my freshman year roommate, like, why was we calling that boy Dirty? And we could not remember for the life of us. Something happened where we gave him that nickname Dirty Darius, and that's just what we call him.
Me and Shar, because I was at a party with Shar was like, Sesali was on campus giving them people hell. Sesali was on that campus giving them people. She was like,
because to go up to somebody and say that, like, Dirty Darius, to say that, like, yes, what happened? Dirty Darius.
We were at this. It was a huge event, and I heard some boy say, yeah, Pierre from Chicago. And they started pointing at me, and the boy, he was like, oh, yeah, I know him. Used to be one of the city boys. I'm like, Freaky Boys. He was like, yeah, I know you rapping all this other stuff. And he told me what school he went to. I'm like,
Quiet as Kept, y'all was the original city boys, too. But
I'm like, yeah, one of my good girlfriends went there. Do you know Sesali? He was like, Sesali? Live in New York now? I'm like, yeah, we do a podcast. He was like, tell her Tell her, do she know dirty? Ask her, do she know Dirty Darius, and watch what she say. I said, what? He was like, ask her, do she know Dirty Darius, and watch what she say. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do it, because he was like, yeah, she used to call me Dirty Darius. I'm like, oh my god, this
He ain't
girl.
bothered to give you no context, no nothing. Well, shout out to Dirty Darius. Last but not least, GloRilla's TGIF was nominated for Best Rap Song. Now, I want to take a to Dolce's Anxiety because I personally feel like that's a pop song. Do you disagree?
I don't disagree, but all these other girls have their Grammys because of pop songs.
Oh, yeah, that's true, including your faves. Well,
No,
who
my
actually
fave
doesn't
ain't got
have
no
one,
Grammy.
but
Yeah, she...
but you know what I mean. Close. She got close with her pop song.
I mean,
she got her Grammy nominations. She got her Grammy nominations just like Dolce did with her.
I mean, yeah, but what's the I was gonna say Nissan. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Did I just make that up? Oh, it is
Wake
called
up,
Nissan.
up, get your tick suck, and my dick suck. Yeah.
What's the other Dolce song that was just super hot? I can't. It's because I don't understand
Not
why
Persuasive. That's the old one.
No,
you talking about the one from the.
Yeah, it was Issa Rae performed it with her and
the one about where she's like,
gay
I
boy.
like yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Why
I like partying and yeah. We too old to know them.
We old, y'all. We old. And we talk about rap songs all day, y'all. So as soon as we done with talking about one rap song, we talking about another one. So
and if y'all follow us on Patreon and hear us ever do a Rate the Bars, y'all see how we be struggling just to read the words off the page. So
but yeah, rap album.
Okay, Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia being nominated for Best Rap Album, that makes sense to me. That tracks. Like almost all of Tyler's albums get Grammy nominations because he is that nigga. He knows how to put a body of work together, period. But when I tell you, no, I was just shocked. I was so happy for her. This is a huge honor to have a album from a female rapper when you not like a big mainstream rapper be nominated for Best Rap Album. Glorious was a good ass album. Y'all know Pierre and I were actually very up in arms with this album.
Yes.
Wait, when did this album come out? Did this album come out last year?
I can't remember, but
was this our album of the year last year when we did our best of 2024? Hold on.
It might have been because remember somebody just commented on our page and was like, "Why would that be the album of the year?" And we was like, "That's the best rap album of the year." We never said that.
Yeah, give us one moment, please. Let me look into that because I'm pretty sure that was our album of the year last year.
While Cecily looked that up, I'm gonna give y'all. GloRilla is now dating I think a basketball player. Y'all know Megan Thee Stallion is also dating a basketball player, and they were just at the game sitting across from each other because I think their boyfriends were playing each other, and they did not take a picture with each other, and they did not speak, and I guess the beef has been confirmed. What happened was GloRilla now has EJ King as her stylist.
And EJ King is messy.
And everybody know EJ King used to be Megan's stylist, and they were taking pictures.
And back when Megan's outfits wasn't cute, if we being honest.
And then Kellen tweeted, "That ain't no Kellen. It's something that Cardi once said." And he commented on GloRilla's picture and said, "That ain't no Kellen," or whatever, which kind of confirmed the beef. And then EJ King was like, "I don't care what y'all got going on. Like, leave me the F up out of it." And then GloRilla liked a tweet that said, GloRilla been stopped effing with Megan when Megan started hating that GloRilla album outsold hers. And GloRilla liked that tweet. So the beef is confirmed, and it is very, very sad.
Okay. That does actually indeed make me very, very sad. And I hate that we have to talk about this in the midst of GloRilla getting a Grammy nomination for the album, which I actually do believe was our winner for album of the year last year.
It deserved to be. That was our album, Cecily.
Yeah, because it was Alligator. Oh wait, it might have been Alligator Bites Never Heal.
Oh,
it was between those two. Okay. Yeah. Somebody who y'all, we ain't
Who
shit. Why
listen
don't
to the
we remember
show?
this? Yeah, somebody who well, because here's the reason, to be fair, we not just trifling hosts. Whenever I make the show notes for our best of episodes, I only put the nominations. And then so y'all can hear me and Pierre debate who's gonna be the final, or I put the contenders in a list, and
In
then y'all
real
get to hear
time.
on Ass Last how we break them down to the actual nominees. Then on a regular episode, y'all hear us debate the nominees, and we decide in real time on the episode who the winner is. And so I don't be going back to like highlight who the winner is, because it's like y'all have to listen to the episodes to find out. So that's why we don't exactly remember, but I'm pretty sure that I know for a fact it was between GloRilla and Doechii, and it might have been.
Yeah, it had to be Doechii.
It might have been Doechii. Somebody go listen to the episode and then come back and tell us who was our. But I for one, am very proud of GloRilla for getting this nomination. You know, okay, I do just need to go back to this beef thing real quick. Because, well, okay, so we all know that like hip hop is like competitive and things like that.
It is.
But sometimes when we start talking about things like, well, they fell out because this person's album didn't do well. Like, we all know that there are definitely some artists who are like watching what everybody else is doing and get very triggered when someone else is doing well. I won't say any names, but we know who some of those artists are. You know, but I can. And so, but I don't know. I think, and maybe I'm naive. I just don't think that that's a sentiment across the board. I don't think that every artist is like.
I think a man is behind every beef and every problem that a woman has. I don't care what nobody say. I always think it's a man behind something. It is always. It is always. Now both of y'all dating me and now y'all hate each other.
Nah, but they were saying this was a beef for a minute though.
They both was dating niggas. It started with Glo posting that I ain't gonna say his name on this show ever. Posting his right after he went to jail for what he did to Megan. She posted his song on her page and said it was a mistake or some shit.
Which to me is like, yeah, I really do. I think about a Capricorn. You know why Capricorns be so easy to cut people off for real? Because we actually will try to give you the benefit of the doubt for a really long time. Because wasn't I trying to even with GloRilla then? Like, no, I don't think she meant to do it. It was an honest mistake, guys. I don't think it was that deep. Like, I feel like I really will go to the ends of the earth to try to get somebody the benefit of the doubt. And I'm just like, but this is also why, and it irritates me with Glo and Megan, because they was really hitting the we real friend shit. They was doing they little interviews. Like, it wasn't just like we collabed. Like if Lotto fall out with anybody, it's like, okay, because y'all was just collabing. And I feel like I just used Lotto. She was the first person that came to mind. But like, there are some artists who collab with a lot of female artists, but that don't necessarily mean they not going out of their way to be like, look at us hanging out. Everybody not trying to be Carisha and Santana. You know what I mean? We besties, we besties. Right. Glo and Meg was
some people are just co-workers, but Glo and Meg were real like.
They was giving a little interviews, and here's why we fuck with each other.
And Meg took her on tour.
Took the girl on tour, all type of shit. So that irritates me, because it's like, okay, which one of you bitches is not mature enough to just call your homegirl up and figure out what's wrong? Well, y'all think me and Pierre ain't never got into it about shit? Well, we actually don't really get into it a lot, except about like logistics. Like, Pierre wanted to argue with me one time at Trina Rockstar Fest about how we should set our camera angle up, and was trying to embarrass me in front of them niggas. But you know what I'm saying? But like, if something were to happen between Pierre and I, because I feel like Pierre is my real friend, what I feel like I owe Pierre is a conversation. Hey, let's try to work out where the communication breakdown. When you said this, did you mean that? Like, how did you mean it? What's tea? Like,
but this should never be that serious. Be doing that? They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
Motherfuckers really just be like, oh, I saw this, I don't like it, back.
And Twitter was saying, like, okay, why is Megan this common denominator in all these girls' beef? And, like, why?
The
like,
Barbs were saying that. Twitter wasn't saying that. The Barbs were saying that. Because I love how y'all try.
No,
the Barbs were saying that because that's what motherfuckers say about Nicki.
No.
Y'all think y'all so slick.
No, they were just saying, like, People honestly was like, I don't think she's a girl's girl because like all girls are coming out saying they don't like her.
Who else besides Nicki?
GloRilla, her best friend Kelsey. It's alleged that Car and Cardi don't like each other. It's alleged that none of the girls like Megan. Megan hang with nothing but punks, and you know it. And you know them girls. How them girls
all the girls don't hang with nothing but punks because GloRilla fell out with her actual best motherfucking friend Glossa.
Which was crazy. Which is crazy.
Hello?
Y'all girls got to get it together. Believe me, y'all need each other way more than y'all need anybody else. Y'all need each other. And what's crazy
and it's just so crazy because y'all bitches start
fighting
acting
over
like
20,000.
Y'all start acting like this after y'all get money. Y'all now, if y'all bitches was falling out like this in the trenches, baby, that's high stakes. You in survival mode, bitch. You barely eating. But y'all bitches get worth $3, $4, $5, $6, $17 million and want to act up.
And what's crazy is y'all getting money and y'all worth these millions, but as far as y'all career, y'all still got a long way to go, baby. So y'all need to don't be looking at Nicki and Cardi.
Why was that
baby,
necessary?
Because don't be looking at Nicki and Cardi beef and think it's the same. Those are the two people at the top.
I don't think anyone thinks that, Pierre.
Those are the two people at the top that can afford a beef. Baby, y'all need to be shaking hands with everybody. Y'all sitting up there, GloRilla talking about Meg's. GloRilla, you and Meg album sold 20K.
GloRilla's album sold way more than that, first of all. GloRilla's album was a huge success.
Okay.
No, it was like 65 or 70K in like the first it was more than Megan's for sure.
I know it was more actually, than Megan's.
Yeah, I think it might have been like 100. I think she might have did 100K in the first week.
She didn't. No, she
GloRilla
didn't
had a pretty. Go look it up. How much Glorious did in the first 100. Week? I think Glorious did a decent in his first week. We finna look.
69.
Look it up. Okay, round it up. It's 100.
Girl math, Chicago math. That bitch owe me $100. Bitch, you owe me. If you owe me $69, bitch, you owe me that bitch owe me $100. That is some Chicago shit for real. People don't understand how I be rounding up. I'll be like, that bitch owe me $100.
So, okay, so best rap performance. Now, again, Dolce's Anxiety gets nominated. No surprise there. Tyler, the Creator's Darling I from Chromacopia gets nominated. No surprise there either. Happy with both of those. I thought that Pierre would be so pleased with this surprise entry, though. This did surprise me because this song didn't do well initially either. Cardi B's Outside, which is one of Pierre's favorite songs of the year, was nominated for Best Rap Performance at the Grammys this year.
I know. I'm not even going to say it because I'm tired of seeming like a crazy barb.
What do you have to say about this, Pierre?
Even though this is my favorite song, and I am so, like, it's not going to win, first of all. It's not going to win. It's there.
I don't think it's going to win either.
It's there because, like, it deserved to be there. If it's there, it deserved to be there. I've never been one of those people like that. If it's there, goddamn it deserved to be there. Every year, Cardi is nominated. Not mad at that.
That is not true.
I've always felt like the Grammy is still trying to teach this woman a lesson. And Sesali, it is true. That girl gets the things Cardi get nominated for is crazy.
So just to recap, Purse First listeners, we're talking about Cardi B being nominated for a single, and Pierre thinks that this is about Nicki Minaj. Just so that we're all on the same page.
Don't try to
how we got here.
Don't try to break it down like that.
Everybody's keeping up.
Don't try to break it down like that.
Go ahead, finish what you were saying. Go ahead.
Remember last year when Cardi was nominated? What was the song? It wasn't even one of her. It wasn't one of the songs that was on the album. It was some crazy shit. It's one of the songs TT like. I can't think of it. What is that song?
Was it Bongos?
No, it was the.
That does not help at all.
I'm finna tell you. And I was like, she just. What's rap song 2018? But anyway, I do think that the Grammys keep nominating her. She's a Grammy sweetheart. We know that. But
Cardi is America's sweetheart. And I personally think if you want to make this about Nicki Minaj, I think the lesson here is that it pays to be nice.
It was enough.
I think it pays to be nice.
It does. It does. It does.
That's what I'll say. Would you look at that? So, yeah, I'm very excited. I have a reason to watch the Grammys this year. Well, that is if they are actually televising the rap categories, because as you know, for the last, the way things have been going, I personally feel like they're trying to erase niggas at this point. They're trying to, as I think a part of these people's vision of making America great again is making it one where black people and other people of color are not the actual purveyors of culture, of American
y'all
culture.
So they split up Beyonce category. Beyonce won best country album last year, and now this year there's 2 country albums. There's an alternative. They say you niggas are going over there.
Contemporary country album.
You niggas are going over there.
Yeah. So now that's where Shabuzi and shit gonna be from now on. So yeah, that's a thing. So we'll see if they even televise. We'll see if they even televise any of this shit. We might not see no niggas at the Grammys this year.
Woo! My God. Okay.
Now, moving on to Ask Last.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this conversation. I want to know what is going on.
So, starting with JT. I was having a conversation with somebody. I'm not going to say her name because she's kind of a big deal as well. And I don't want her in no mess.
Megan, I ain't worried about you. You gonna always be rich, Megan Thee Stallion. And a bitch that's gonna always be rich.
Have some money. Yeah.
A bitch that's gonna always be. That's the name of this show, baby. This is Purse First, and I support any bitch that understands that the purse is first.
And with that, let's say, hey, what else is there to say? Patrons. Subscribe to Patreon and see how we got to that final word that y'all all needed to hear. Get any other bonus content record. You also get the episodes a day early. Make sure you are leaving us those 5-star ratings, writing those reviews. Follow the show at Purse First Show on Instagram. Follow me at Bad Fat Black Girl. Follow Pierre at Prince Charming P. Send us an email, pursefirstshow@gmail.com. Thanks again for all the love and condolences as I've dealt with the passing of my mom. And with that, we holla.